Hey, Scorpio. Sorry, my dog is tripping out right now. Sit down. Hopefully, you guys don't hear him screaming. He always like stands at the door and barks. It's like super weird because it's like there's no one there. Um, but anyways, hi Scorpio. I am Jaja. Welcome to Cosmic Mirror Tarot. It is late at night here on the west coast of the United States, and I can't sleep. So tarot it is. This is for anyone with a Scorpio sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. This video will be timeless, so whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. I like to say generally give it 4 to 6 weeks for any future predictive stuff to come to fruition. I am trying to grow my channel, so I would really, really appreciate it if y'all could hit that like button, leave a comment below. It would definitely help me out with the algorithm. I much appreciate that. It also helps me to pick up on your energy as well. Hi, welcome. Good evening, all that fun stuff. Well, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. All right, Scorpio. So what we're going to do, we are going to do a 10 card spread, the Celtic Cross. We are using the Mermaid Tarot by Lisa Robertson. I've been obsessed with these lately. They're very watery and blue, and the pictures are just beautiful. We will then clarify with the mini gilded tarot. I only take the base cards in the upright. And then when we clarify, we'll take those cards however they come. Alrighty. All right. They said 2 more shuffles, and then we'll get kicked off with your Celtic Cross. I will say collectively, everyone's had a tower. I'm not going to lie, Scorpio, everyone has had a tower. So I'm kind of curious. You know, the tower is Aries in Scorpio, I believe. So it'll be interesting to see if y'all get a tower as well. We'll see. We'll see. I might have just jinxed it. But all right, let's get this started. So to start, your overall energy is Judgment. Love to see it. Excuse you. I'm sorry if you hear my dog in the background slurping up his water there. So Judgment is crossed by the moon. Wow. Overall influence or divine influence is the Queen of Cups. Your most recent past is the 8 of Cups. Your subconscious is the King of Pentacles. Your outcome is the 4 of Swords. Your attitude is the King of Swords. Your environment is the 8 of Pentacles. Your hopes and your fears is the 2 of Wands. Ammo. And your future position is the Ace of Swords. Bottom of the deck, or what you don't see coming, is the 5 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the 9 of Cups, and the Emperor. I love it. I really do. There's quite a bit of divine masculine motifs in here, which I love because it's then balanced out by the divine influence of the Queen of Cups. But I'll get into that in a second. Also kind of initial feelings. I'm getting this sense here, mainly because of what your past energy is of this 8 of Cups. You may have left a long-term relationship. In the traditional 8 of Cups, it's just one person walking away from the 8 cups that are behind him or her. In this 8 of Cups, it is a woman walking away from the 8 of Cups and a man asleep on the beach. So that's why I say it could have been a relationship or a person. It doesn't have to be though, but you walked away from something significant because the the point of the cups is that the person put a lot of energy into those cups, and finally decided like the juice isn't worth the squeeze, this wasn't worth the effort, or my time is better spent somewhere else, or I deserve better, whatever the reasoning was. But you did put a lot of energy into something and then decided to walk away from it. um I say all that because I'm getting this progression of energy, of like kind of the sadness of having to leave something behind, having an awakening around this judgment, and this moon energy is giving me like awakening around what's real and for you. I'm going to flesh that out. That's just channeled what's coming to me. Awakening around what's real, what you really want. Um Deciding to focus on your current reality, building your pinnacles, standing your ground, is what I'm getting off of this King of Pentacles that's in your subconscious. And maybe even putting your emotions on the back burner with this King of Swords energy that's here. But the Eight of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Ace of Swords is again giving me more build up. So it's like a leave, slow down, build up energy, if I had to describe the flow of the energy on the table. I love the Four of Swords and the Ace of Swords being in your future and your outcome position. The Ace of Swords is all about victory. It's about truth. It's what's true for you. Again, remember I was getting what's real and what's not real off of this judgment and the moon energy that's here. So I would say within the next 4 to 6 weeks, you do come to some sort of self truth and some sort of acknowledgement of the truth. This Four of Swords that's in your outcome is giving me, the thing about the Four of Swords is it's supposed to represent dedication and prayer, right? And so it being in your outcome tells me that whatever this victory is that you have at the end of this journey that you're on, Scorpio, it's, you do get what you wanted because of the seeds that you planted, basically the prayers that you put out, and it's feeling very like solo. It's not feeling out. This Eight of Pentacles is kind of giving me a group project, but I'm not gonna lie, most of the energy that I feel on this table, it's all about you, Scorpio, basically. It's no one else, it's just you finding out your own personal truth. The what you don't see coming of the Five of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and the Emperor. Listen, to be honest with you, I feel like you may have, I don't know if you've already found love, and so it's like, I have love, my personal relationship is good, so I don't need to address that, right? Like it's there. I'm happy with my partner. Um, it is like my focus is on my pentacles, for example, with the Emperor and the King of Pentacles. Or if what you're leaving behind, what you left behind in the past, Scorpio, was so emotionally heavy that you're just like, I can't even deal with the emotions right now. That's what this Five of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, King of Swords energy is giving me. Like I can't even deal with the love and the emotions right now. The only thing I'm focusing on is myself and what my wish fulfillment is with this Nine of Cups that's here. The Emperor also being what you don't see coming. This could be a new person for those of you who did walk away from a relationship, or it could be, and there's no gender in tarot, so this may be an Empress. Just depends on what your vibes are. It's totally up to you. Switch it and reverse it however it resonates. But it also, to me, because the Emperor as an archetype is all about someone who's strong, intelligent, stable, very protective of themselves and their energy. And so if anything, it's just giving me like, at the end of this journey that you're on is maturity, stability, and a stronger sense of self. Okay. All right, that's a good little overview. I do like this moon and judgment is like screaming at me. So we're gonna go ahead and try and get something off of this moon and judgments. Yeah, there's a decent amount here that I want to clarify. So let's go ahead and shuffle these and then see what spirit wants to give us on this. Hi, Mumsy. Thanks for joining. What time is it where you are? It's like 10:15 here. So it's pretty late at night. I'm curious what time it is where you are. Oh, it's the middle of the afternoon. That's awesome. Well, welcome. I appreciate you joining me this afternoon. All right, let's see. Tuesday afternoon. Oh, yeah, so you're a whole day ahead of us. Nice. You're in the future already. All right, so clarifying judgment in the moon is the Knight of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Three of Cups reversed. You know, it's interesting. Whenever I get the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands in the same reading, it gives me this like decision making time feeling. Scorpio, I feel like if anything, there's a little bit of like an omen here where spirit doesn't want you moving too fast, mainly because your future isn't fully baked out yet. So what do I mean by that? Making hasty decisions when you're not seeing clearly is what the Knight of Swords and the Two of Swords is giving me. Like try and be like that's not going to be it's not going to end well basically until you have all the information. Until Can I pick up these cards? um yeah, Knight of Swords, Two of Swords. Knight of Swords is all about hasty movement. This is the second fastest. The Chariot is the first fastest card in the deck. Then comes the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, etc., the Eight of Wands. But the thing about the Knight of Swords is like it's not lasting. It's a decision that you make quickly, right, without having any real knowledge of the outcomes or and with next to this Two of Swords and then the Three of Cups being in the reverse, it's like spirit saying like don't make decisions without having all the information yet. That's your current energy. So I feel like there's something currently that you're kind of chewing on, Scorpio, that spirit wants you to almost take a step back and kind of reevaluate. Okay, let's see. Spirit, can you give me something on this Queen of Cups? Listen, you have the 10 of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles again, and the 7 of Swords. I'm getting something, but give me a second. I want to clarify this 8 of Cups before I speak on it. Four of Wands reverse, the Moon reverse, and the Hermit. It feels like for those of you where it resonated that um you left a relationship in the past, and then again spirit is like confirming that with the Four of Wands being in the reverse. That's my like, you may have lived with someone or you were married to someone. It was a high level of commitment, and it being in the reverse means that it came to an end. um with this Moon reverse Hermit energy, maybe you and this person aren't speaking right now um at all to each other. And I feel like this person is still in your energy a little bit, almost as if you're wondering if you made the right decision. You did. This person is coming up as 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. That's someone with abandonment issues. The 7 of Swords is the liar, cheater, whatever card. But I also feel like the main thing about the 7 of Swords is he's holding 5 swords and there's 2 swords on the ground that he missed, but he's looking back at it almost as if he knows that he needs to go get those other 2 swords, but he just doesn't have time to address it. So it's like this person had things that they needed to learn, needed to address, but they weren't doing it. Okay, Scorpio. And so I'm feeling a little bit of like, not my monkey, not my circus, right? Like, that's that person's problem. You leaving them allows them to deal with their own stuff, right? The Queen of Cups in your divine influence is Spirit's way of saying, we are just in support of you making a sound decision for loving yourself, for putting yourself forward, and choosing to move away from this negative energy, basically, is what I'm getting off of that. Okay, okay, that one flew. Give me 1 second. Clarifying the King of Pentacles is, what is this? The 4 of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles energy is very, very much like holding on to your pentacles, saving your money, being protective over your money. It's a very strong position to come after the King of Pentacles. That tells me that your money looks good, Scorpio. You have the 3 of Swords reverse and the 6 of Swords. There's something around a business venture possibly that you're thinking about, whether that's starting a new business, taking on more responsibility at work, throwing yourself into your career and work that's going to help heal your heart from whatever this was that you walked away from, Scorpio. And it's going to help you move on to calmer waters, basically, is what the 6 of Swords is saying. All right, clarifying the King of Swords. Listen, you have the Magician, the Ace of Wands reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune. Honestly, Scorpio, and I felt it. I felt it with this King of Pentacles. I felt it with this 8 of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Emperor. Your money looks amazing. Okay, I'm just gonna throw that out there. With the Wheel of Fortune being here too, there's something karmically that's due back to you. That I feel, because this is all clarifying the King of Swords. So I'm getting this feeling of like you closing out your emotions and choosing not to go down the rabbit hole with this past person, let's say. It could be a relationship or it could just be a friendship, but you basically keeping your emotions to yourself, not being spiteful, not seeking revenge. Like that helps you manifest and turns the wheel in your favor, is what I'm getting. What's interesting is I kind of got the King of Swords off of the 4 of Swords that's here. Like it's kind of pinging off of the 4 of Swords, and the 4 of Swords with the Magician together, that is very heavy alchemy. And alchemy to me is transforming, right? Like bringing down your karmic blessings from like being kind of ethereal and out there to bringing it back down to reality. And you're really working on that. So when I say that, what I mean is like, we all have goals, and sometimes like think about when you think about a goal or you imagine yourself like in a new car, in a new house, versus like actually putting an action plan together and putting it all on paper and saying, okay, in the next 90 days, I'll have X amount of money saved up and I'm going to invest that money here. And then, like having a formulated plan versus something being out there in the ether. That's what this 4 of Swords, King of Swords, Magician energy is giving me. Like you're getting very almost neurotic, Scorpio, about the plan, and that planning, that focus, putting the energy focus back on yourself is what's going to net you this Wheel of Fortune. Now I'm like super curious on this Four of Swords. So I'm going to go ahead and you have the Ace of Cups. Listen, the Lovers. And the Queen of Cups again. I think I said this with the Emperor. For those of you who did leave someone, there is someone coming. And I feel that with this Ace of Cup Lovers and the Queen of Cups. You, Scorpio. Here's the thing about karmic relationships. And to be honest with you, I don't like to call everyone a karmic, but the energy that I got off of this Eight of Cups initially was a karmic situation. So, and also with the Five of Pentacles, Seven of Swords energy, Three of Swords here on the table, all of that gives me this person was a lesson, right? The lesson may have just been you deserve better, right? You deserve a better friendship, you deserve a better job, you deserve a better partner, right? And when you stop making it about the other person or even blaming yourself for what you've done, and instead just choosing to move on and love yourself and pour your energy back into yourself, then you're in a place of creation, right? When you're fully in love and embrace your own flaws and okay with yourself, then the energy around you is clear enough for spirit to say, okay, here's a King of Cups, okay, here's the Queen of Cups, okay, here's an Emperor or an Empress, right? That's what I'm getting off of this Four of Swords. There's also something here about speaking into existence, like really, you don't have to, be into prayer or meditation, but saying out loud, these are the qualities I want in a significant other, right? Or in a partner or in a job or in a marriage. Like, be very clear and say it out loud. I don't normally get that with the Four of Swords, but Spirit wanted me to communicate that here. There's something about saying specifically what you want, Scorpio, to call it in. Again, with the Ace of Cups, the Lovers, and the Queen of Cups, it's gonna happen. It's in your outcome, right? So I love that for you. I think that's beautiful. Also for my Scorpios who are already in a relationship and things are going good, Ace of Cups, Lovers, Eight of Pentacles sometimes can give me pregnancy. So if you are not trying to get pregnant at this time, Scorpio, wrap it up. Use a little extra layer of protection, whatever that means for you. But I had to throw that out there. With it clarifying the Four of Swords, this may have been something that you and your partner are already planning. And I definitely see it here in the cards for you. They're also showing me on this Queen of Cups, she's kind of holding her belly there. So that's just, a little, additional information for some of you Scorpios out there. All right, lastly, why do I keep dropping cards? Let's see what is clarifying this Ace of Swords. You have the Nine of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. For some of you, the person that may come in may be a water or an air sign. So a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting very heavy air. You may be doing a little overthinking around the ending, how it ended, why you walked away or why the other person walked away. Like, I'm getting a little bit of that. The spirit is saying cut that shit out. It's all clarifying the Ace of Swords. So to me, it's like cut out the noise, cut out the kind of mental anguish. This Three of Wands, the Three of Wands is always interesting to me because traditionally He's holding one wand, the two wands are behind him. He's looking out towards the future. He's waiting for his ships to come in, blah, 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 blah. It's a card of like waiting. I get a lot of things off of the Three of Wands. All I'm getting off of this is keep looking forward. Do not look back, right? The looking back is what causes the Nine of Swords energy of overthinking, staying up late at night, etc., etc. As long as you're looking forward, you will run into whoever this, divine counterpart that is, in the future for you. I What's interesting to me is this Queen of Swords energy. Queen of Swords is completely almost the exact opposite of the Queen of Cups. The thing about the Queen of Swords is the Queen of Swords plays no games because she's been through a lot of pain in relationships, and so she takes no shit. And I feel like that's what is going to connect you to Scorpio is, and for those where it resonated that like you left a relationship and now you're focused on yourself, you're going to run into someone who has also been in something similar as you and will therefore match your energy. And even though the King of Swords, Queen of Swords isn't necessarily the most loving pair, it is a divine pair. And to be honest with you, I'm getting more of like an Emperor, Queen of Swords vibe. So you may even be a little bit more established than this person when you meet, like financially, but I do expect mentally you guys are on the same page. So I love that for you. Okay, lastly, if I can, yep, I want to get something on this Emperor, and then we'll pull an ancestor card and close out your reading. All right, clarifying the Emperor, listen, is the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Swords again. Ooh, and the Devil reversed. First of all, I want to mention, remember how I was saying I was getting an Emperor, Queen of Swords energy where you will be more established in this person? I feel like it's Spirit saying I said what I said. This person may be younger than you, or just starting out on like their career path, whereas you've been, you've been in your job for many years or something like that. There's this, I don't want to say like teacher apprentice because that feels like creepy and cringy, but there is an age difference and a maturity level difference between you and this person, Scorpio, for sure. The King of Swords following it with the Devil in reverse is telling me you controlling your emotions, you standing your guard on like, this is what I'm willing to accept, this is what I want, this is what I'm really willing to accept, and this is what I'm not, is what's going to keep that toxic relationship from coming back. Because that's the thing about when we do leave something that was relatively toxic or very, very painful, our biggest fear is running into the same person again, just in a different body, right? Or going through that situation again. And I feel like all of this sword energy that you have, all of this deep protective energy that you have with the King of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords, King of Swords twice, Ace of Swords, you are protective of yourself at this time, and that protection and being clear on what you want isn't going to let the devil in. Okay. I am getting a little bit of like a try not to be too controlling and protective. Scorpio, let people in, but just do it, using discernment is basically what I'm getting off of that. Like, use your discernment, match energy, right? If the person isn't responding, then move on. When someone really likes you versus like when someone's playing games, basically. I love that for you, Scorpio. I think all in all, all the other signs that I've done today have also gotten a little bit of the same thing of people going internal, but more focused on themselves and their work and their pentacles versus like kind of outward things. I think yours was really good because it really showed an outcome to what happens when you put yourself first, right? Which is basically you do end up with the career and the lifestyle and the partner that you want if you're very clear with the universe on what you want. So I love that for you. All right, let's see what your ancestors want you to know. And then we will close out your reading. They said 3 shuffles, so we'll shuffle this 3 times. All right, so we have craftsmanship. I laughed because remember I was saying I was getting like master and apprentice or yeah, so I think it's interesting that showed up. Um Communicator, dancer. Well, that's weird. Um, can I find it? This book is weird because it doesn't do it in like alphabetical order. It does it by like archetype. I don't know, y'all. I may just read this intuitively. But let me give it one more. Oh, I see what the problem is. Found it. It was user error. All right, you need to get your hands on something to create. You know this and can feel it. The process of creation starts with inspiration emanating from your soul, moving through your body into your forearms, wrists, palms, and fingers. There's something that's been calling to you, and you need to express it, specifically by creating something with your hands, no matter what that something is. It's a call to action to be proactive and taking the steps to make it a priority and get it done. Be willing to follow your own path, to take chances, to let go of any judgments about what you produce and bring into being that which is calling you. If and when objections, obstructions, and frustrations flare up, and they will, quickly dismiss them and stay on course. Doing so in itself will be a great teaching about what you're truly capable of and how you can take risk in spite of any fears, judgments, or qualifications. The courage is there inside you, and if you need support for the project, find a mentor and also call on this artisan ancestor to help you through to completion. I love that. All I kept seeing was that King of Swords energy with the King of Pentacles across from it. Really being protective over something creative that you're doing, whatever that is. You know, it could be building a Lego set, it could be something, jewelry making or something with your hands. And that focus and that daily practice is going to become meditative to you. And it's going to help clear out that Nine of Swords energy that we saw there in your future position. I love that for you, Scorpio. If this video resonated, please help me out and give it a thumbs up. I would really, really appreciate that. And I will check back in with y'all in about a week. All right, y'all have a good night. Bye.